The love of money, the Bible says, is the root of all evil. Permit me to add to that the lack of money can also be the root of all evil. A lot of things has happened over the past 2 years in different parts of the globe as a result of COVID-19. There's been so much of financial depression across the world. And people are super shocked and unsure of how to go about their finances, and that is why Uterine Chatline has put together this show on financial empowerment, so we can help everybody understand how money works, how to be empowered financially, and how to do better than what you've done in the past. In the course of this show, we have amazing people that are going to bless you so much with enlightenment, and you'll be so educated and informed. My name is Emmanuel Akaiso, and I'm your host for today, and it promises to be mind-blowing. So I just want to ask, how are you guys doing today? How is everything? How's life been? I know a lot has happened with COVID-19, but man, God got us, and we'll keep pressing forward in the name of Jesus. So how are you doing? Whatever platform you're watching us from, on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, do not forget, you can drop a comment in the comment section, and we'll definitely read your comments today. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share this with your friends as well, because everybody's going to learn so much today. So with me in the studio is my first guest, and he's going to be introducing himself right about now. So, sir.
Good evening, viewers. My name is Mr. Stephen Uwa Ojehudu, CEO Big Dreams Consultancy.
Okay, thank you very much. It's so nice to have you, Mr. Stephen Uwa,
It's nice to be back here.
We're super excited to have you on the show. Okay, guys, please do not forget that you can drop your comments in the comment section, and we'll definitely read it. And we have a special attachment for you today. During the course of the show, we'll be having somebody talk about forex trading, talk about many amazing things as regards trading online. Mr. Theophilus will be joining us very soon. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Okay, so Mr. Stephen, I just want to ask you this question. How have you been surviving despite COVID-19 with your business? How has it been for you?
It's not actually easy, but
yeah,
it's been better now.
Compared to what it was before?
Yeah, it's better than the way it was before.
Awesome. Okay, sir. So I just want us to go right into this. Now, everybody's concerned about how healthy they are. You know, people go to the hospital, people check their blood pressure every time, but everybody rarely checks their financial status. So asking you as a serial businessman, what would you call the term financial status for you personally?
Financial status is what you have. It's not just the finance. What you do, your property, your debt, your income, what you've been doing to get your finance is just what we call financial status. Awesome
stuff. Okay, so guys, you've heard what Mr. Stephen said. He said everything that you have. So you have to check yourself properly. How are you financially? Like, are you financially okay? Or you're financially broke? Because you have to know where you stand. You know, just the same way you go to the hospital to check if you have malaria, if you have typhoid, and all those kind of things. You have to also check yourself how you are financially. Now, I just want to ask you, CEO, how do I know that I have a financial problem? Because a lot of times, like when we go to the hospital, we run temperature check, we check our blood pressure. Can I check my blood pressure in terms of money? How do I know that?
You assess it yourself. Sometimes you get worried about finance every time. You go to friends, borrow money most of the time.
Yeah.
You only live on your paycheck. If you're a worker, you live on only paycheck. You have paycheck this month, you have to wait for next month to receive another paycheck. You're always having issues with finance. No matter what you are doing, it's always finance. So you actually know that you're having a financial problem. So you have to wake up, work on it, so nobody can help you.
Okay, so let's bring this back to home right now. What are the signs that I can see personally that shows that I have a problem in terms of my finances? Are there like signs? For example, when I'm sick, I would run temperature, right? Or when there's something wrong with me, there's a change in terms of my body. But like, what are the signs that I can see in terms of finances that I have a problem financially?
When you are broke. When you are broke, you know, but the only thing to save yourself out of being broke is to work out something. So there's no sign. It's not like going to the hospital to go and check if I'm broke. You know yourself if you are broke. You just have to, maybe you are a worker, you work with the government or you work with a company. The only thing you live on is your paycheck. Your paycheck go for your renting. It's even people who work are broke are having that same issues. So you know, okay, this is my paycheck is coming this month. Before the middle of the other month, you don't have anything. So when you, maybe now I'm just living my life. I go to Toronto most of the time. Give me 200 tele. That means I'm broke. I know I'm broke.
Okay.
So you help yourself out of that situation.
Very awesome. Thanks so much for sharing that. Now, I really love the fact that you said, when I am broke. So is there anything we can do as an individual not to get to that place to be broke? Like, what can I do? Because like, I must not wait till I break down before I take care of my health personally. So what can I do to avoid being broke as an individual?
We are all gifted with brains. You have to be smart with your funds. You have to be smart with your finances. You have to be smart with the way you deal with finance.
Yeah.
Money is very powerful.
Awesome.
People have it and show off. Some people have it and never show if they have it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean I might just dress like this, I don't have money. Maybe the one I have, I don't know how to spend it.
Yeah.
So I might go down and not having my money increase. So you know, when you have such problem, you know what to go into. Sometimes capital is hard to start business. Yeah. It doesn't mean that there's online platform, there is affiliate, there is marketing, there is a way you can do to raise your finance. So the worst is staying lazy. Yeah. Thinking maybe somebody will come and rescue me or my family will rescue me out. That's when. But when you think about, see yourself that you don't have this money, you have to do something about it. Yeah.
I love what you just said there, that a lot of people actually stay there thinking your family is coming to rescue them. Guys, nobody's coming to rescue you.
Especially when you're an adult.
Especially as an adult, nobody's coming to rescue you. You have to rescue yourself from whatever financial situation that you're going through. And it's very important that you look at yourself and understand where you are right now and help yourself to move to the next level. Okay, so I'm going to be reading a few comments, but sorry, I just wanted to brew on this. Now, as an individual, especially as a young person, if I go online today and I type money, everywhere I turn to, I'm going to see how to make money, how to make money from this, how to invest in this and how to invest in that. And a lot of times we do not get people tell us how not to make money, right? So on today's show, this is something really special to me. I want us to discuss how not to make money in the 21st century. And I know that you're ready, yes. How not to make money as an individual. So I'm going to come back to you. I just wanted to brew on that. I'll come back to you. So let's take a few comments. Mr. Adewale Toromade is saying, this is a new voice, so new things, Bobo. Nice seeing you. Big dreams, looking big. You guys look amazing. Thank you so much, Mr. Toromade. Lisa Akuna Wankpa is saying, good evening, my people. Nice seeing you guys on the show. My boss, Ahelo, Mr. Akaiso looking dapper. Thank you so much, guys. Please keep your comments coming. And if you have any question, do not forget to drop your questions in the comment section. We'll definitely read it. Whatever platform you're watching us from, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube, we'll definitely read every of them today. Okay, sir. So, for me personally, let me give you like a background check. I feel that people should not make money through marriage. For example, like I have to marry somebody that is rich. No, like that is not a form of me making money, because all I'm doing is I'm marrying a rich person. What if that person dies tomorrow, God forbid, or that person divorces me? That means that the person has gone with the money, because it's the person that is rich, not me. So that is one way that I feel people shouldn't make money through marriage. And besides, wealth is not sexually transmitted. Like, I cannot sleep with a wealthy person and automatically become wealthy. No, there are principles and there's a way of life that that person has gone through to get to where they are. So no matter how I marry somebody that is wealthy, even though I will get a form of wealth, but the wealth was not from me, it was from somebody else. So what other ways aside marriage do you think that somebody shouldn't make money from? Like, that's not a legit way to make money, for example.
It's actually very difficult to advise an adult when it comes to finance. Because you know why? Yeah. We have different lifestyle, different way of dealing with things, different mindset. But I must say this, making money start with your own mindset. Not how you walk, what you're gonna do, or anything. Okay. Your mind, check what you're doing. Yeah. People get married because they want to get married to the rich person. Yeah. But if you don't, you can't control what you don't build. That's what most ladies don't know. It's not about.
Sir, can you repeat that again?
You can't control what you don't build.
What you do not build. Yeah. That's powerful.
So just imagine me having everything to myself. I've been working for years. Then I marry one woman who is gonna be there, who is not even ready to work. When I get back home, I might just be angry. You can't even control me because you don't know what I'm doing. But different people know what they go into before what they want to go into before getting married. Yeah. For me, I have my own idea. I like building my woman to be like, if I'm 100%, she should be like 50% or 70% of the way I am. Because it's better to run back to your wife than running back to your friends.
That's very powerful.
So my advice is, I don't know, I kind of, like I said, you can't advise adults when it comes to finance. Yeah. For me, I choose to build my woman to be in some certain way where I can always say, okay, I'm running back to this woman instead of running back to somebody who will laugh at me tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I always invite men to actually see how they can build their woman to that capacity. That's when respect actually come in.
That's very powerful. Okay, guys, for everybody watching us, you're a married person or you're single and you're about to get married, you've heard what the CEO has said. Try to build your woman to the extent where she can stand on her own and also make money. And do not forget, it says something really powerful that really touched me, was that what you do not build, you cannot control. You can never control it. And permit me to add that a resource, or maybe the wealth you do not work for, you will not have the wisdom and the resources to maintain, to sustain, to manage and multiply that wealth because you do not work for it. So you won't get the wisdom.
If you work with a man,
yeah,
you can actually ascertain how much he worth, how much he has, and how much he can spend on some certain things.
Yeah.
You can't expect me to go and work and you are home. I'll come and explain to you how much I have.
Yeah.
When I don't have any idea coming from you.
Exactly.
I don't have
how you make the money.
I don't have anything I can run back to. Instead of me running back to you to come and say, okay, let's sit down and talk about my challenges at work, or my challenges at business, and you don't have that brain or you don't have that idea to support me or to even advise me on things to do. Then I run to somebody else who will advise me, who will support me when I need that support. Then you are just as good as housewife.
And another thing that I just want us to point out today is the fact that a lot of people are dependent on the inheritance of their parents, right? So I'm not against you, of course, the Bible even says so that, a wise man leaves inheritance for his children's children. So that's really wise. But, like that entitlement mindset, oh, my father has money, so I must depend on my father's money. And they don't end up working for themselves. So it's like you're praying for your father to die so you can get the property. It's back to yourself. Wow. So like, how do you, is not bad. so like, what would you say about entitlement mindset? Like people that are entitled to your money and they are everywhere in the world. Like, some of them are your friends, some of them work with you in the office, some of them are around you, especially when they believe you have money. It's like, oh, the money you have is for us. So like you have to constantly help us all the time. So what we have to say about, entitlement mindset that people have?
Entitlement mindset is something that you don't need to have. Because I have my money. I know how to control it. If I choose to give you, that's from my own heart. Sure. So expecting it to make you hate me because I'm not giving you, because you don't know if I have spare to give to you. Just like inheritance, when we talk about inheritance, the Bible said, train up a child the way he should grow. Let me use myself as an example. Okay. I have a 7-year-old son who is like, we talk like an adult. Okay. I remember like last 2 weeks when he called me, Daddy, are you in the office? I said yes. I can't wait to be 21 to come and take over big dreams. That boy said alone make me very happy. Not because he's eyeing the money, he's trying to say, okay, let me grow to this extent and take over what you're doing. That means I'm motivating that boy in a certain ways. He know I'm doing something great. He know I'm working every day. So he's having that mindset of trying to be like his daddy. You understand?
So like there's this way where as a father you're a mentor to him, and it's like you're like pushing him towards the right direction. As an
so inheritance doesn't actually mean you leave money for if you leave this money leave like billions. You don't train your child on how to work or how to do something. He will just be lodging in a hotel. That's how hotel he will just take
and he spend the money.
Yes, spend the money
at the end of the day.
So you have to be a mentor to your own children.
Sure.
You have to let them know. My son know everything I have. He know how much I bought the 2 cars I have. It's not me telling him, because when we're having, he asks me questions like, that how much you do? But I will tell him, where you have to motivate me, like, this man is doing well, so I have to follow the footsteps of not trying to let your son just go to school. You are not telling me anything. You are not telling me you have to do this. This is the way I've been doing. This is where I've been doing. You understand? So that's.
I really love the fact that you said you actually introduce what you do to business to your children, because there are a lot of people that are watching us today that they're like, oh, it's too small for this, it's not ready for that. This is a very good example that you can introduce your kids to what you do, the way you run your business, and that leads us to the next question that I want to ask you, Mr. Steve. Now, there are a lot of people that they win lottery and they squander the money in less than 2 years, like millions of dollars, like crazy millions. There are some other people that they get opportunity, like they just blow overnight. Like maybe they just started trending and people started demanding stuff from them. And you hear that they've gone broke at the end of the day. Now, some people say that if you're not mentally stable, if you're not mentally transformed, there's some amount of money you cannot maintain and sustain. Now, what does mental transformation have to do with wealth? Why should I be transformed? Why is it compulsory that I transform my mental state? Why? What does mental transformation have to do with wealth as an individual, just from your business point of view?
It's very, very important to be be mentally okay before you finances. If you're not mentally okay, you can't do anything. Just like if you're not mentally okay, you can't walk like the normal the way other people walk. You spend a lot of money to feel better. Is either you go into drugs or you spend money to feel better, or there are other things you spend money on just to make sure you are okay. That means your funds is going down. With that state that you are, you can't even work more to increase your funds. So it's going down. What you are not adding is decreasing. So if you are not adding, it's decreasing.
So, okay, as an individual, what can I do? Do I have to read books? Do I have to go for conferences? Do I have to go for trainings? Do I need a mentor to mentor me in terms of my finances? What exactly can I do to improve my mental state for my finances as an individual?
For you, I know you can read. For me, I can read.
Okay.
There are other people who cannot read.
Okay,
they need
so
help.
yes,
for me, let me make an example.
Okay.
There was a time I was feeling a lot of challenges, and I know I have to start big dreams. And I was in school at that particular time. I'm still in IT right now. I have to take a semester break. Because I know if I continue like that, I might not be able to build what I'm building. I take a semester break and I do an online program relating to my business, relating to my head. So before I can start. So you know your problem. It's just like you being sick. You know paracetamol will work for me.
Sure.
You know other drugs that will work for you. So it's everything about you in life is your mindset. You know how to take care of yourself. Me, I know how to take care of myself. I know my problem. I know when I'm wrong. I know how to sit myself down. I know, okay, this thing, I have to read about these things. Just like, I think like recently, like some few months ago, I wasn't feeling okay. I have to go look for a YouTube channel I will have to listen to like every morning. Because I know my problem. I know the solution that I have to apply to be okay. So when you know your problem, look for a solution. Don't concentrate too much on the problem.
That's powerful. When you know your problem, look for a solution and do not concentrate too much on that problem. That's very powerful.
So that's where you actually have
a
lot of problems.
I actually love your sincerity, because you said that you had to like step out from school, go online and train yourself for business. Guys, you cannot be better than what you know. The knowledge you have is not just enough for you. You have to go get more. Like there's more stuff you have to get. For example, you want to go into a certain kind of business. There are other people that have done that kind of business before, and they can teach you what to do. That's why there are mentorship programs. That's why there are training programs all across the globe.
YouTube is making everything easy.
Yes, like there's so much.
If you don't want to read, listen.
So like there's just so much of knowledge out there. Like Mr. Steven was saying, like you can actually follow certain YouTube channels and learn from people that have done what you're doing now, and they can also teach you and mentor you in terms of what you're doing. So it's just very important so that you can be mentally transformed and have the mental capacity to carry on in what you're doing. That is very important for everybody. So what are you reading? Which kind of video would you recommend, Mr. Stevie? Like what kind of videos?
There's a lot of videos. Just know your problem.
Okay. So when you know your problem, just go to YouTube and search, okay, my problem is this.
What do I listen to?
What do I listen to? So you just go to YouTube.
For me, I might be facing mental health regarding relationship. The next person is facing mental health regarding finance. This one is facing mental health because of family. So you should know what to look for.
That's very powerful. So know your problem, know what you're looking for, and you will definitely find it. Now, Miss Lisa Akuna Owankwa is saying, I run away from people with self-entitlement. I run away from people with entitlement. Sorry, Ms. Akweme Oyebode from YouTube is saying, reading books, mentorship, looking into the lives of those who have taken the same path, opening up to like-minded people that can help in mental fitness, in finances. Like that is so amazing, because there are other people that have done what you're doing now and they can help you move forward and become better. So, sir, I want to ask this question, and I think we had like something like this a little bit in your office yesterday. Now, a lot of people in this generation are paying tithe and offerings. I know you love that question. So a lot of people are always paying their tithe, and you guys know what I'm talking about. We know what we're talking about. So we pay our tithe, we pay our offerings, and yet some people are still broke. So what is the problem? Because there are other people that they pay their tithe and offering and they're doing really fine. But some other people, they pay their tithe and offering, but they still have a problem financially. So like, what do you think is wrong with them? What are they not doing that they should do from your perspective? Because I know you really...
Number one is, we all read the Bible. It's not written in the Bible that tithe and offering is a bribe to God to get you, to make you rich.
Tithe and offering is not a bribe to God to make you rich.
It's never. He said, the Bible also say, I will bless the work of your hand.
Yeah.
You can't be sitting down and say, okay, let me go and save for next Sunday to pay tithes. God will bless me the other Sunday. It doesn't work that way. It's what you're doing that God will multiply.
Yeah.
It's not even written that, okay, I pay tithes, God will make me rich automatically. You still have to work.
Yeah.
You have to smart. Most people who pay tithes are just maybe normal monthly earner, right?
Yeah, true.
The next day you go to work, but you can't be richer than your monthly earning. Your salary won't increase if you are paying tithe with your 10% every day. The same company will pay you how much they are paying you last year.
Yeah, that's the same amount of CPA.
What you have to do is, this is the money I'm getting. What am I going to do to multiply it?
Yeah.
That is when God will bless you. If you let.
Okay, so like I just want us to break this down so that people that are watching can learn from this. So I'm paying my tithe, which is 10% from a salary.
Yeah.
So that means that that's what I earn every month, and that's why I can pay that tithe. But I should look beyond just that salary and look at other sources of income, so that when I have other monies in different places, then I can be able to pay more tithe. And I can have more monies for myself.
No matter how much you pay in tithe, God will always bless you what you're doing. The only thing I think God will do as a worker is to get a promotion, maybe increase your salary, but that doesn't come easily.
This is very powerful. Okay, Miss Okpayeme Oyebode on YouTube is saying, on Facebook is saying, know your problem. Okay, sir. Now, I just want us to move a little bit further before we go on a short break. And guys, after the break, we have Mr. Theophilus from MIX Academy, and he's going to be talking about Forex trading. Like, it's mad. Like, you don't want to miss this conversation. I have so many questions for him too as well. Now, sir, how does value and productivity help people out of poverty? Because, you know, we're also talking about God blesses the work of your hands. So how can I be valuable? Because we have a lot of Christians who are just valuable in the church and are not valuable outside the church. Now, when I mean they're valuable in the church, they are just in ushering department, in the choir department, and they're not even using that gift. They're not packaging, that's the word. They're not packaging that gift for other people to buy into what they do and pay them. So how can I be productive? I don't know if you get the question I'm asking, because, for example, I'm a member of the choir, for example. I'm not in the choir, but I'm just citing an example. I'm a member of the choir, and the only thing I do is to sing every day on Sunday. But I've not thought about writing songs. I've not thought about creating a songbook. I've not thought about running a music school, like to teach other people and be productive from what God has given me or what God has taught me. So how can the law of value and productivity help Christians and even everybody generally to make more money aside their salaries?
I always say this thing.
Yeah.
Adults are very difficult when it comes to financial advice.
But sir, you have to, because the problem is this. Now, we have a lot of people that are watching us. Some of them always think they know everything. And like, it's better for the solution to be in front of you. And we know we've done our best. And that's why Utarish Chatline is putting this together, especially for young people to know that you can do this to become better as an individual. So how can we be valuable?
Be productive.
But like, in what way? How can I be productive?
There's a lot of things to be productive. I think the other time we were looking for marketers, right?
Yeah.
So we sent message. We were looking for numbers of marketers to come help us.
Yeah.
But then people applied. They never show back because you know why? They don't want to start small. Nobody want to start small. Nobody want to say, okay, let's work. You can't have money just being employed alone. You can do a lot of things. There's franchise. There's affiliate. A lot of things that you can do. You can be content creator. Now, if I have someone who can market my product very well, he will earn money every month. But at the end of the day, it's not easy to get that person because that person wants a lot of money first. Even me, my salary as CEO is not even up to $1,000.
Wait, okay, so you pay yourself as a CEO?
Bro, I pay. Why?
No. I'm supposed to go on a break, but guys, wait, I have to take this. So, like, you pay yourself like every month from why? Why do you?
You see me maybe dressed like this.
Yes.
The money I will use to buy this is my personal money, not for big dreams. There's money for big dreams. There's my personal money.
So your money is your money. Big dreams money is for big dreams.
Money. Look at my phone. If I have my personal money, I will be using iPhone 13. I'm still using iPhone S because my salary is not covered my phone.
Now this is a very big lesson for every CEO. Like I'm just really understanding this for the first time that you should, because there's a way that like because you are the one that started Big Dreams. Like nobody's.
Yes, I'm the one that started Big Dreams. At the end of the day, most of these are investment company, right? If I don't handle it with care,
Yeah.
I will fall into problem.
And that brings us to the point of being prudent as an individual. Like you're prudent in what you're doing and you're able to create a structure for your business to flow and to grow. And that's very amazing. So you've heard what the CEO said. Be productive. Go outside the box. In fact, forget about the box. Just be productive and do something with yourself. And, move away from just earning a salary. Maybe you're a business person as well. Try as much as possible to differentiate your money from the money of the company so that you can reinvest the money you've made, the profit you've made, you can reinvest it back into the company and your businesses can grow. Okay, we have a few comments on Facebook that I'll be taking now. Miss Okpeyemi Uyebode is saying, tithe and offering is your appreciation of that which God has blessed you with. It means work and God will bless you, and then the chains of tithe continues. Good thing is once we obey, God will continue to bless us. Miss Chedi is saying, whoa, money and faith, I love this. Yes, this is very important. Okay, sir, I want you to tell us about friendship. Then I'm going to go on a short break. And after the break, we'll have Mr. Theophilus from MIX Academy. Friendship. Now, there's this thing that was trending, which I totally agree with. As a broke person, you shouldn't have broke friends around you. You should have people that have money as well. Because a broke person cannot help a broke person. Two of us will be heading to the ditch. So which kind of friends should I have if I know that I'm aiming for the right direction in my finances? What can I do?
We are living in a very complex generation. Where you don't know who is your friend to some certain level. I fall into that category recently. I have a lot of friends before big dreams. But now I don't have more friends.
Why? What happened?
You don't know. You don't choose people who support you. You choose people support you if they choose to. And you can't do anything to it. You can't do anything about it.
You don't choose people to support you. People support you because they choose to support you, and you can't do
even your best friend might not support you at that time. You need them. But what I believe is, look for people not because they have money. People who can support you mentally. Who can advise you on certain things.
Yeah. So okay, even as a broke person that you don't have money, you should.
I don't look at what you have before being my friend.
Okay.
If you are my friend, if you tell me the truth, advise me. If I'm going to this way, and you tell me don't go to this way, you are one of my best friends. I don't even look at your finance because I know I can work anything for myself. So I look for smartness in people.
Okay, so the wealth, like the creativity of an individual is not just dependent on money alone.
No, it's not
like there are other factors. So if you don't have money, you should have ideas.
You should have ideas.
You should have innovations. You should be able to support people when they're in trouble.
We all have certain time we have problems.
Yeah.
Not just funds, not just finance. It's good to have friends who have money. But if he choose to give you, he give you. If he choose not to give you, you can't do anything about it. But do you have that friend who you run to when you have somebody to talk to?
Yeah, sure. It's very important.
Do you have that friend where you have this, even if you don't have money? There are some ways that will encourage you when you having friends is not just say, okay, this guy have money. Sometimes it's his money. You don't have control over it. If you choose to give you, give you. If you choose not to give you, give you. But look for people that motivate you a lot.
That's very powerful. Thank you so much for that. Now, look for the right friends that would help you, that will motivate you and push you to your next level. That's very important. Okay, so we're going on a break right now, and after this break, we'll have the MIX Academy Director for Istanbul, Turkey, Mr. Theophilus, and he'll be talking to us about Forex trading. And after that, we'll go on a correspondence. And after that, Mr. Steven is going to come back again on the show to continue what he has started. So I'll be right back after this break. See you. It's so nice to have you back after that break. It was an amazing first session with Mr. Stephen Uwa, the CEO of Big Dreams Consultancy, and he's going on a break, so we're going to bring him back much later. But right now we have somebody from MIX Academy. Now, Forex trading is trending in different parts of the world because 15 years ago there was really nothing like that. But now everybody's a trader. Everybody's trading something online, and we have somebody from MIX Academy to talk to us about trading. He's going to introduce himself now, so just you see his face. Okay, sir. Hello.
Hi.
How are you doing today, sir?
I'm super good.
Okay, so can you just introduce yourself to the people watching so they can learn?
All right, my name is Theophilus Ojesu,
Yeah.
a platinum leader in I Am Mastering Academy.
Okay. Awesome stuff. It's so nice to have you, sir. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. Now, my very first question to you is this. I don't really know much about trading, but like I have various questions to ask you. And guys, if you have any questions on trading, please drop it in the comment section so we can, address that question now. Why is trading very controversial in this generation? Because 15 years ago, I don't think I heard about trading. Like, trading was not there. It was there, but like not as prominent as it is now. But like, so why is trading very controversial? Because people have like Bitcoin, they're trading one coin or the other. So what is the problem? Why is it very controversial?
Well, trading is not new.
Okay.
It has been there,
Okay.
but made popular by the power of the internet. Before now, it was a thing of the elites, the government, the bank only.
Okay.
A vital information they know and they keep from the ordinary man.
Okay.
But with the power of the internet,
Yeah.
you see common man cannot participate in trading.
That's very powerful. Okay, so how can anybody trade? Is that possible? Like for somebody that has a full-time job or somebody that's not even interested in trading, like how can they be part of the trading process? Can that really happen?
Yes, anybody can trade regardless of your background.
Okay.
You can do it either as full-time
Yeah.
or part-time.
Yeah.
But before stepping into it, you must acquire the right education. Because any mistake will cost you money.
Yeah. Yeah. And like, okay, you just said something that really, just touched me because, okay, guys, I'm not bashing those people on my WhatsApp status because I see sometimes they're like, it has like a funny graph. Like, I don't know, maybe it's going down, it's coming up, or the thing is fluctuating. Why does that happen? Like, for example, is it that somebody buys all the coins and keeps it in the pocket and refuses to sell the coins? Why is that thing always showing like a graph that's always fluctuating? Why is that happening?
Okay. That's movement of price in the market.
Okay.
Each candle you see represents how price perform at that particular time frame.
Okay.
An asset cannot keep rising without correction.
Okay.
So that's why you see it going up at some point, all of a sudden
It's
coming down. Because effect of demand and supply.
So it's like some certain people like actually demand more for it, then it probably goes up because it's scarce. Then when it's everywhere, it then comes down. So it has like that graph on it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how can people learn how to trade? Like, do you have like a platform where you can teach people how to trade, and what are the packages that you guys offer to people?
All right. Our platform is a first-class educational company that educates, empower, and enrich every of our students.
Okay.
We have some of the best educators in the world, and we have strategies and software in place that will make you become proficient in trading.
Okay.
I want you to know this. Foreign exchange market is the largest and most liquid financial market in the world. This is a market that trades $6.6 trillion every single day. You can participate in this market and exchange money through a regulated broker.
Okay.
All you need to be a profitable trader is the right knowledge. This is where our platform comes in.
Okay.
You need the right education, mentorship, and strategy to be profitable in trading in the financial market. Our platform operates in over 119 countries, having 200
Expert as educator who have results
Yeah.
educating people every single day round the clock.
Yeah.
You think you are a business person or you work 8 to 4,
Okay.
you have space
To trade.
to trade.
Awesome. So, like, how can people reach you? Because anybody can trade. It's very obvious anybody can trade, and I really feel that so that you don't trade the wrong way, and that's why we brought an expert today to talk to you guys. So, how can people reach you? Do you guys have like a website or like maybe an handle, maybe on Instagram or something? Like, how can people reach you?
Yeah, my IG
Details.
handle, phone number.
Okay, like, what is your IG handle? You could just say it so
Okay.
people can
Tim Philios
on Instagram.
on IG.
Okay, guys, you can check him on Instagram at Team Philos, and his number is going to be displayed on the screen, as well as his contact will be displayed on the screen and in the comment section as well. So you can reach out to them, talk to them, and they will guide you on how to trade the right way. Thank you so much, Mr. Theophilus. It was really amazing
Thank you,
having
Mr.
you on the
Emmanuel.
show. Thanks so much for your time. Okay, guys, we'll be going on another short break, Power of 3 in 3, with one of our amazing correspondents, Mr. Toromade Adewale, and he'll be talking to us about ways to make money. I hope I'm correct. Okay, we'll be right back after this.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching us all over the world. I am John Adewale Toromade, aka MC Toronto. Welcome to this segment of the Youth Arise Chatline. And today we shall be discussing about 5 ways people waste money. 5 different ways people waste their money. Well, it might be shocking and it might be funny, but let's start with this. Number 1, eating out. That sounds somehow. Yeah, eating out can really be a waste of money. I didn't say you shouldn't eat out. I didn't say don't go out and enjoy yourself. But when you make eating out a constant habit, well, you waste money unknowingly. Number 2, trying to impress or compete with people outside the world. It can really be a waste of money. Well, it's common to people that likes to party, that likes to go for clubbing and all sorts of things. It's really a big waste of money because you try to impress, you try to compete, thereby going to an extra length to get 1 or 2 things. Number 3 is scale of preference, a bad scale of preference. When you don't prioritize your needs, when your needs are not well prioritized, you arrange your needs according to A, B, C, D, E, and you went ahead to get D first or C first. How do you get A? There is no money on ground to get A. So now you can go ahead to loan money, thereby paying extra cost on this money. So please have a very good scale of preference. Number 4, it is not having a budget. When you don't have a budget of the things you want to spend, when you don't have a budget, so many, even in most countries, we have budget for the year. You have budget for the month. You have budget for this week. Have a to-do list for your year. Okay, this year I'm buying a car. This year I'm buying a house. Don't go ahead to buy 2 houses or 2 cars. Have a budget. Have a budget for everything per year, per month, and probably per week. Have a budget of what you want to spend. Now, the final one on the list that actually covers everything I've said is having a bad plan. When you don't plan your life, when you don't plan the way you want to live. When you have a good planning of everything falls what? Accordingly. Everything falls to place. Well, that's the 5 ways you can waste money by me or from me. Now, drop in the comment section your own ways you think people waste money and they don't even know. Yes, unnecessarily people waste money. Drop in the comment section and we shall read it out. Thank you once again for joining us, where I remain Adewale Toromade, aka MC Toronto, live here from the Youth Arise Chatline TV.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Adewale. And there was something you said that really caught my attention, was the fact that you spoke about state of preference. So people should have preference, like when they're about their lives, about things they need to do and what they need to get for themselves. So that's very important. I hope you guys learned a lot. Now, we spoke with Mr. Theophilus after the first break. And it spoke so much about forex trading. It spoke so much about you learning how to be a good trader. His details will be on the comment section, both on YouTube and Facebook. You can reach out to them and ask them questions. And they have different platforms that are very affordable. And they're running a promo right now that you can get a very discounted price for them to teach you how to trade. And it's very amazing when you do that. So I'm right back with the Big Dream CEO. It's so nice to have you again, sir. Okay, so I just want us to continue from where MC Toronto stopped, and I'm going to play a game with you. Now, what are the money mistakes you feel people make in this generation of today? What are the mistakes people make with money?
Buying stuff you don't need at a particular time.
Buying stuff you don't need. Sir, please give example for us, like a personal stuff.
Buying cars, you don't go anywhere, but you're buying a car. You don't go to work.
Most of
the time, you're always inside the house, right?
But like I can afford it, so I can just put the cars in front of my house.
It doesn't appreciate. It's depreciate.
So it's not just about buying what you do not need. It's about the
about
value of what you're buying. So if it's either appreciating or depreciating. Okay, so how do we know something that appreciates? Like is it written on the head? That appreciates.
Just like me buying this water, I know if I sell it, I will make money out of it.
Okay.
I'm not going to get broke.
Okay.
Go broke after selling. My capital still remain, and the money I make I can gather the money I make and buy other ones. So I keep growing. So now me buying this phone, which I cannot sell to make money.
Yeah.
That means I have this phone, I have this money tied down.
Okay.
It's not giving me anything more. It's only giving me phone. The only good news is that your phone can make you, if you use the phone well, you can get more money with the phone. That's not, I can't say the phone is a liability or phone is not good to buy. There are some certain things we buy, or there are some certain things we do that are not always, they are not important. It's important later, but now when you need a lot of funds, there are some certain things you have to do to give you more fund first and go buy that thing later when you are very, very okay, when you are comfortable.
True.
So you can't buy things you don't need when you are not comfortable. First, you have to buy things that will give you more money to be comfortable. Then you can buy those things later. And so it's actually knowing when to do this, and knowing when not to do this.
Exactly. Because I wanted to say something about that you have to be sincere with yourself. Look at where you are right now in your financial journey and know, okay, I can't afford to buy this now. And like, there's nothing wrong with telling people that I can't afford this now. I don't think it's like bad, because like there's some times that you have friends, they want to go on a trip, and I'm like, bro, I can't afford to go on a trip right now because I have something more important to do with this money. Or on my scale of preference, like what MC Toronto said, on my scale of preference, this is not important for me right now. So don't try to buy things to impress people. We've spoken about this thousands of times, and I feel it's very important that we drive on that point again. So, sir, is there any other thing you want to say, like money mistakes people make?
We make a lot of mistakes. I've made a lot of mistakes too.
I'm still going to ask you that. I have some questions for you that's going to bring that part.
Make mistakes, bro.
I have some questions that I'll ask to bring that
Be
part.
smart with phones. Just be smart. Just the only thing is just be smart with your phone. Because the debit can be credited. Can be credited.
It's
when
gone, right?
Your debit is always going. You always see the alert on your email. So when you are doing something great, you are seeing
a credit
alert. So you have to tell yourself, do I want to be seeing debit alert all the time, or you want also to see credit alert? So it depends. That's where your mindset have to play.
Okay, so I just want to like talk a little more about what you said. Now, if you know you have a problem with money, because there are some of us, like, we just spend lavishly, like we're always buying something, look for a friend that can hold you accountable. For example, as an individual, I don't make financial decisions without talking to my financial advisor. Like, I have somebody that advises me on money. As little as, should I change my money from one currency to another, I have to call the person. What's the market saying? Because my head right now cannot think.
That is why I say mindset plays a lot in
You
know your problem. You know how you can how you can tackle it. That will make you not overspend your money.
Yes, true.
So just have that mindset, like have that mind, like, I want to do this. Maybe now I might be buying a lot of water. Then I think, okay, this water, I'm spending on this water too much, right? The only solution I have to do is, okay, let me do this thing and not buy this water too much. Let me see if I can make alternative to reduce the cost of this thing. Then you know how to know what you spend on. Try and analyze, like, this thing I'm spending on, is it very important?
True.
So if it's important, continue. But if it's not important, look for a solution. Sometimes it's difficult. but just look for a solution to that problem.
And the funny thing is, as simple as these things we're saying, as simple as they look, a lot of people are making crazy mistakes with this, trying to impress other people, trying to do things that you're not supposed to do as an individual, because you're supposed to be sincere with yourself to know where you are in terms of your finances. Okay, so before I ask you another question, I want us to play a game together, and the game is Put a Finger Down Money Edition. So like you have to raise your fingers like this. Then if something is true, I think you just put like one down like that. So this is money edition. So guys, wherever you are, if you have any questions, you can drop your questions in the comment section and we'll definitely read them. You can also join us in playing this game. It's Put a Finger Down Money Edition. So guys, are you ready? CEO, are you ready? Okay. So we're doing this Put a Finger Down Money Edition. 10 fingers. Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. So put a finger down if you've ever been broke before.
A lot of times.
So everybody has actually been broke. Okay, no problem. Put a finger down if you've ever bought something to show off or impress other people. Okay. Oh, Lord. Put a finger down if you've ever failed in a business or a job. Okay. Put a finger down if you spent more than you can afford.
Before.
Okay. Put a finger down if you've made a horrible financial decision. No, I've not done that before.
Very horrible.
Really, can you tell us about it?
Yeah, trusting an uncle with a lot of money to build a project for me. Without expecting.
Family members? No.
Yeah, without expecting.
In another country.
Yeah, without expecting on how the location and all that.
Father, in the name of Jesus, I don't do this kind of things for family members. Okay, so let's continue. Put a finger down if you've ever been jealous of your friend's wealth or your colleague's wealth. No, okay, so we're good. Put a finger down if you've lost your wallet before. Many times.
I lost phone, not wallet.
Okay, your phone.
I lost phone.
Okay. Put a finger down if you've not appreciated what you already have. I'm very guilty of that. Lord, I'm sorry. Okay. Put a finger down if you've been evicted from your house because you couldn't pay rent. Has it happened to you before? Like that you've been evicted, like your landlord chases you out? Okay, that's good. That's happened to me before. Put a finger down if you've avoided paying someone back.
Is money?
Yes. No. Okay. Put a finger down if you've spent money on something you later regret. Yeah. Okay, that's very nice. That's all the questions we have for you. Okay, so guys, how was it for you? Did you have all your fingers down, or you had just 2 fingers down, or you had just 3 fingers down? How were the questions? Okay, sir, I just want us to continue on this. To look at, how can I multiply and increase the money in my hands? The law of multiplication. Because as individuals, we need to move from making money to managing money to multiplying money that we have. So how can I multiply my money? What can I do to multiply the monies that I have in my hands?
Invest in something that will give you more returns.
Okay. In things like what?
It's difficult to control money when it's in your possession. Not everybody can control funds. I was having that challenges before.
Okay.
In controlling funds.
Yeah.
Not investing in people. Invest in something that will give you a return and make sure it's legit.
Yeah.
Documented.
Yeah.
Know you are doing the right thing. Yeah. People, I can't say real estate because not everybody have that kind of money to buy houses.
Okay.
You can invest as low as 100,000.
Okay.
Into people's business.
Yeah.
You can lend to people to just make that funds leave your side.
Yeah.
Lend to people you know they will borrow, they will give you back.
Then when they give you back,
yes,
they give you back with profit or interest.
I think I have an investor who invests a lot in my business. Sometimes he's broke. He will tell me, I don't have money this week. Send me small thing. Whoa. That means that guy remove everything he has from him and invests and getting a return. Even when he needs a lot of emergency funds, he gets back to me. I need money because I know I will pay him. So I have to deduct. That guy is doing that thing not to use everything he has.
So he's being prudent financially.
So that's everything you do depends on how you've been carrying yourself.
That's very powerful. You know, I love the fact that you said, you know, there was something you said at the beginning of the show that you should know your problem and go and find your solution.
That's the only thing in life.
Like, just know your problem and go to find your solution.
A lot of people don't know their problem. Even when you tell them you're having this problem, they don't know. So by the time you know the solution to put it, and don't concentrate too much on that problem.
Go to find your solution. Awesome stuff. Okay, sir. There was something you said initially about your your uncle, trusting your uncle. And I just want to ask, what are the financial mistakes that you've made in life? Like, what's that problem that you've encountered, like made a mistake financially, and like you wish you never did that?
I think around 2017, I was planning to get a hostel around a student environment, and then I wasn't that frequent in Nigeria. So I treated this uncle who I stay with for some time, like in secondary school, thinking he's going to be like a father figure. So I just believe everything he said. First, the land was not in a very good location, and I don't know. So the plan was not what the plan they gave me is not what I met when I went to Nigeria. So it was one of the worst decisions I ever made. The property was there for like 2 years. I couldn't even make anything from that 2 years. I think so at the end of the day, I didn't regret it because it's part of the capital I started big dreams with. Okay,
so you sold the property? Yeah, because it wasn't what you
wanted. It wasn't what I want. But I regret it because I didn't get more than what I spent on the property. But I still get a lot and start something different. That's why, because I know my problem. If I leave that property, that place, I'm not going to get anything. So getting that funds out from that place to do something else. So that's when you find solution to your problem. Just know this is a problem. So what is the solution? Then I apply the solution. If not, I will have problem with my uncle.
In fact,
so which will lead to something differently. Then my money is being tied down there. So a lot of things like, okay, this one is not going to work for me.
That's
so
awesome.
I apply a solution.
Because a lot of times I usually listen to people and they're like, when it comes to my business, my family is my family, business is business. So if you want something, like if my family wants something with business, they have to pay for it. So how do you create a balance with that? Because like other people have uncles they have to work with. So how do you create a balance with family money?
If you don't, some people have, just like me, I have that problem. I have that experience. I will never have that I will never make that mistake again.
Okay, like what would you do differently for that?
Give to family what they want. Your business is out of family. It's just the best. If not, you'll have problem. Even sometimes take your business out of friends. If they want help them. If they want help. But if the time you put business, put friends, family into business, it never grow because there's a lot of decision. What they think, your capacity is what you can do. You don't know their capacity. You don't know their fear. The thing involving a lot of people into your business, they are giving you their fear because your fear is different from my fear. The things I can take, you can't take it. So by the time you are advising me do these things, this is, you understand, that means you are advising me based on how you feel.
Yes, as an individual.
It's not me how I feel.
And if you're not careful, I'm going to put in my fears on you, on your business perspective.
It's supposed to be like that, but I try to make sure I cut that thing off.
That's very powerful. And like I feel like every individual watching us today should know that try to separate your business from your family, and put that edge around yourself so that you don't get into trouble dealing with the wrong people, and also with your friends as well, so that they don't put their fears of limitation on you. Now, before we let you go, it's been an amazing session today for the part one. Now, what advice would you give to somebody just starting out in business or just starting out as a young person in a career path or in anything they're doing? What advice would you give that person?
Just focus. There's going to be a lot of distraction from the people you trusted most. Number one.
This table. Okay, distraction in what way? Like how would they distract you from what God wants you to do?
Just like, as I said, people have different capacity. My capacity is different from your own. My mindset is different from your own. Don't pay attention to anybody. Number one, you can't go fight somebody because they don't support you.
True.
You can't go fight someone because they are not patronizing you.
That's true.
You can't go fight someone because they don't look out on what you are doing.
I want to break a table before you finish. Friends that will not patronize your business, but will go to patronize other people's business and pay for it, and will want a free business from you. Avoid those friends in 2022.
So you can't force people to do what they don't want to do. People support you based on how they want to support you. Your own is know where you are going. Focus your dream, your goals. Because before you plan to start your business, you already have where you're going. You have your drive.
Sure.
Don't let your foil finish.
Powerful.
Don't let it finish.
Powerful stuff. Okay.
There's always new things to learn every day.
And I feel like
this is another new program. This is another new thing for me.
Yes.
I have to wake up around I think around 2 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
Normally, I sleep very late. I didn't go to my normal hustle last night because I have to learn. I have to do something.
For this.
So there's always a new thing that will come. But if you can sit down sometimes and read, learn something. If you cannot read, you can listen. Learn something new because there's challenge. There's always going to be challenges. Are you powerful? Are you strong enough to take the risk? There's always risk in business.
Yeah, that's really amazing.
Because even planning is a risk. You don't know if you will fail. Yeah, that's it. You don't know if you are going to fail or this thing is going to work out.
Wow. Guys, we've learned so much in this show today. Pastor Steve Oputa is dropping a comment in the comment section saying, no sentiment in business. Yes, there's no sentiment in business. Learn to differentiate your family from your business. We've learned so much today. We've spoken to the Big Dream CEO, Mr. Stephen Uwa, and Mr. Theophilus as well, the Forex trading guru. And we've learned so much from finding the problem and looking for a solution for yourself. So you have to know your problem and then look for the solution. And Mr. Stephen said something that really touched me was, stop focusing on the problem. Like, focus on the solution and then you solve the problem that you're going through, right? We've spoken so much about how not to make money, about mental transformation. There are a lot of people that they are not transformed mentally and they don't know what to do because their mental capacity is not good enough for financial management. So you have to know more about that. Be productive, be careful of the kind of friends you watch, learn about Forex trading. We have Mr. Theophilus, his details in the comment section. You can go there and contact them so they can teach you how to trade the right way. Avoid, spending money anyhow, avoid spending lavishly and live on a budget, and also know how to multiply the money that you have in your hands. And all of this will help you towards the right direction. It was so amazing having you guys on the show today. From everybody watching on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for your shares and your likes. And do not forget, we also have a tourism investment platform opportunity for people that want to invest in tourism. You can contact us, after the show, and we'll definitely help you out on that as well. It was really amazing having you guys join us. Mr. Steve, do you want to say something to your fans, to people watching before you go? What's the last word you say?
I'm a businessman. I'm the CEO of Big Dreams. We do resident permit, to do investment, we do a lot.
Okay.
You can come for a personal business consultation. There's a lot we can do with not just your money.
Yeah.
We can plan business together. We can do partner. There's a lot of things to put money. You will be in charge, not just me being in charge. Then I will be there to guide you, direct you, and do all that. It's not about bringing money to us alone.
Yeah. Awesome.
There are knowledge in learning.
Awesome.
You can learn a little from me.
Awesome.
I'm not perfect. Actually.
Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Okay, guys, that's the end of the show today. We've had Mr. Stephen Uwa on the show, and it's been really amazing. My name remains Emmanuel Akai. So next week is the part 2 of this financial empowerment with amazing guests and amazing hosts. You don't want to miss this. Till we see you again next time. See you. Bye-bye.